in the game against them, it's not going to be an easy win. So there's a lot riding on this game individually. Even though these are all best of ones, there is still the larger tournament format on hand.
Yeah, so right now we're about to start going into bind, I believe, and Indiana will be defending.
Yeah, so luckily we get to go right into it. The nice part of just best of ones is that everyone's just real fresh, real quick. The games just keep coming all day, and both teams are already heading towards agent picks. So, what about bind? How do you feel about this map? I love hearing all the different casters' opinions on different maps that I feel are just like, oh yeah, of course that's a good map. Who doesn't like that
Yeah.
map?
I mean, I think it's a good map. Like, to play on, it's pretty fun, but it's pretty CT-sided. And so I see why Indiana chose to start on defense as well.
Yeah, there are some obvious trends coming out now, considering we've had a few months to play with this game, and seeing teams just learn how to completely lock down maps with agent utility. And, we're seeing a lot of Omen play today for good reason. Smokes are so clutch on defense. It's kind of nice to see the game, even though it has so much power, still be able to have a lot of characters that can just slow things down and really force individual aim duels, and it keeps things tactical. It doesn't feel like it's just a big light show.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just trying to see what they're going to pick, but yeah, we've got about 15 seconds, so we're about to get going.
That is the one unfortunate part of the interface. I really wish they would show us which teams are looking at.
Yeah, all right, we're about to go in.
Cool. Yeah, teleporter fun time. No, I've seen a few teams use some around the worlds effectively. A lot of people I feel like do it as a meme, but there can be so many genuinely good fake outs, and especially with the utility that can go through walls or be placed from across the map, you can make so many convincing looks happen towards a bomb site. And what do you do when the team's just all of a sudden, just later. So it's interesting to see how different teams play this map that's been in the game since launch. I feel like I'm still surprised every once in a while at how someone manages to either do something cheeky in bathroom or find a new way to bait someone in with the teleporters. The aim duels at B-Long are great, so I'm pretty excited to see what we see here against these two great teams, Texas A&M and Indiana U.
Yes, we're about to start. So it looks like they're going to opt for starting on B.
Yeah, the Spike's heading over in that direction. It's, pistol round early, not a lot of utility, so it's going to be a big shock and awe sort of operation here. Once contact's made, it's going to be a lot of movement.
Still trying to jiggle peek around, trying to scout some targets. And they spot the Cypher.
That's a big blank. Jim Jones can't land a headshot, though. Finally does, but that's a lot of time wasted. That does open up Hookah, though. Tons of map control gains, but taken right back. Nice shot by Reza.
Yeah, it gets taken out.
We'll still have some utility to work with in that case. Won't be completely out of luck here on the retake situation. Not easy by any means, though.
They managed to secure the plan. Let's see what comes of it.
Yeah, there's still a lot of health left on both sides, so a single bullet can be all the difference here, and that sort of information... Oh no, Beasto going Beasto mode.
Wow.
Shoulder peeks it and just disrespectful peeks there all around.
Gets taken out, and now let's see what Texas A&M get up to.
Yeah, it's going to be tough on defense to really say much here other than to, oh my god, I've seen so many good shorty plays this just in promo gaming circuit play already, so I'm just really looking forward to what I see right now, because I don't know, I love a game with good shotguns. I think you should absolutely be rewarded for good positioning, so not having there be complete hopelessness on an eco round is fun in my opinion.
Yeah,
so
especially if Texas A&M are going for the full spectre round as well. They have the range advantage at least, so let's see how they use that.
Yeah.
Oh, the bot spots the Cypher. Jim Jones fan goes down.
Yeah, and that's pretty good eco value for the defense there. take a gun off the board and only have a pistol to use. And right now they still have all 5 alive on defense. It's going to change quickly.
Oh, aggro. Just chilling in the smoke. Oh, I think it's taken out from behind though. All
Next, I'm gonna call that Nexa for now until someone corrects me. But oh man, lines up and looks away at just the wrong moment. The timing there, just absolutely heartbreaking. Watching that corner for so long, and right as they look away. Second round on the board now for Texas A&M.
Alright, Texas A&M so far had the best math differential as well in the group stages, so we know they're a very strong team.
Yeah,
now they have a round with as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be no joke playing this squad. And right now, finally, we'll have to see what sort of fight is left on defense, as both teams will be able to buy up into the gun round now. No easy ecos for Texas, as Indiana U is well strapped. Bisto again has had a lot of success on B so far.
Oh, the Sonic Arrow comes out of hookah.
Commanding a lot of respect here. Closes off a lot of space with those smokes. Cypher with a big kill, but Bisto still falls. Aggro's going to start clearing things out, and the trades will come through, but it's not enough. The defenders were falling without being able to keep much time alive on the board. Reza still at A. Has to respect the rotate until the plant goes down, because like we mentioned before the game, the teleporters, the rotates, what can you do against that?
3-take's going to be a bit tough, but let's see if they can pull it off.
Good molly, and they're going to force the reposition there. Reza capitalizes off it. Cypher down, raised down, that's 2 kills for Reza.
Stall, I think. Let's see what happens.
Those are some of the best retake characters that they have. Oh yeah, this is huge. Oh no.
Well, they wall him off, but he has an ultimate. He might just call it on the bomb. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna have time unless they go for him. I think that might just be enough to win the round.
That is some big brain play right there, boys and girls. You really do love to see it.
You love to see it.
Ult usage, baby. That's what you want that charge for. That's why getting those ult orbs early game, getting those picks, you need it.
That really is honestly probably the best ult usage for Brimstone as well.
What he would have had no other way to get back into that fight. He was walled off, slowed off. Doesn't even have to win that one-on-one on the person who peeks them. It's just such a strong play.
Indiana, I think, had to go for take the duel with him first, if anything, right there.
Yeah, and if you really look back at it, half second in either direction, if he had either called it too late or too early, he either doesn't get it off in time or waits too long and has to take the aim duel straight up. It's just great timing.
It's been working.
Yeah, why not? Bisto just absolutely disrespecting the bomb site.
Cover going out.
Not only fragging, but just doing so much with his utility.
Wow, just through the smoke.
That is some spicy stuff. Throw it on a wing and call it a TV show. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh, but then he gets taken out. That's not the worst ending to the round, I think.
No, you know what? That forces at least two rebuys for the offense. Texas A&M has to reach into their pockets a little bit, and they will. Sorry, you'll see that only one player now is the only one who has a ton of money left. Everyone else, despite the 4 rounds in a row, they're having to rebuy a bit here. Hope is not completely lost for Indiana U. They just need to turn the tides a little bit, and then we'll see Texas A&M on the back foot. We'll see them having to pull some SMGs and pistols. It's maybe 4-0, but there are plenty of chances for Indiana U to flex a bit here and get things back in their direction. They just have to figure out something to stop B.
Yeah. I think just having trouble handling both the hookah and the long push at the same time.
Yeah, they either need to send more people over and be willing to possibly let them challenge them to rotate. Ooh.
Doesn't find anything, but makes some space.
That's unfortunate. I don't know if I agree with that ult usage, but even in the best situation, that was maybe 1 kill for that. But Reza with a big defensive play doesn't matter much as it's completely negated now. 4 on 4 left.
With his ultimate now. See if you can find anything.
Oh, man, okay. You know what? They're taking sight, so at least know that no one's there.
Yeah, I wonder, the Prince was squaring behind them too, he might be able to find something.
Good drone, good hellfire, pushes him off the site for a second and buys time for the defense to come in and have a little more say in whether the spike goes down right now. But Jim Jones with a great positioning, doesn't matter though. Beasto walks in front and steals the glory. Ooh, Preston with a good shock aggro. Shock arrow and the aggro.
Larry's gonna go for the plant, I guess, on A.
Yeah, and see, you know what? You gotta just take that L. You force them to spend that time to rotate over, but you know what? You kept your guys alive. They'll be able to retake this 3-on-2 as long as they play smart. It's not guaranteed to retake. They could get sloppy, but it's a tough play to try to carry to watch the entire map with only 3 people alive. This is a big map.
Yeah.
Okay, Preston with a big, big important kill on the Beast for the retake.
Go for the stall again with the molly and the ult.
Open up the sky!
Yeah, looks like that's just gonna opt to do it
Forces
again.
Shax out. Preston falling in the meanwhile. Great positioning here in bathroom from Larry.
Oh, I think it's too late for Indiana. Let's see. Oh!
Ooh. Stops the plan too. It does get to the halfway. Will be enough.
Oh wow!
9 seconds remaining on the timer. My word.
Him going with the clutch right there.
You know, and that's one of those things that is different about Valorant than a lot of other bomb-based games. Is that getting it to halfway was so crucial there. If he had to redefuse the entire thing, that would not have been possible. But the fact that they were able to secure the bomb site and really force that engagement in the bathrooms on their terms gave them literally less than a half a second to defuse it. And you love to see that sort of teamwork. Good stuff. Well fought.
Right,
Finally, I think so. Now they don't want to let Indiana U get momentum back after finally getting one on the board. They want to quickly hit the acceleration button, and Beasto's going to see what he can do here on B.
Oh, he finds. Oh, okay, he gets taken out, but that was a good trade, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
A lot of info there.
Only 2 people.
And the res.
Yeah.
Spike starting to join. Yeah, there's only 2 players left here for Indiana, and that's going to be, I think, 3.
I know exactly.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think they have a ton of money yet. Yeah.
They find the 1 pick, but I don't know if it'll be enough going in the next round.
Ooh, no, sweetie, no. Unfortunately not. And now we're seeing Texas A&M start to run away with money. Look at that. Multiple thousands spread out pretty evenly across the way. They are in no real position of pressure now. They can lose 1 or 2 and still be able to come back and say they had a pretty good half, because I don't think there's any way that they'll just drop the rest. We're seeing Indiana U get real close, but man, there are just some difference makers on Texas A&M right now.
Yeah, now they're gonna opt to save, so it's gonna be even tougher this round to get anything done, really.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's just such an aggressive B presence. That was, I think, the first.
They put 4 on B though.
Yeah, they're starting to do it, and I think you can get away with that if you keep a lot of people out towards long. You can either fall back and retake the site from hallway, or if they start going into A, you just take the teleporter and sandwich around, split around. Like, it just doesn't seem worth it for them to keep getting bullied. But right now, it looks like they're trying to do just that, and we'll see if they're able to do it well, as Preston's going to blind fire through those smokes from Omen coming into play again, doing so much for the offense as the spike goes down. Bullets fired, but no one dead yet until Shax peeks aggro with the short. He breaks the silence. With Jim and Cypher back-to-back kills onto the defense, bringing it back into control.
Shax is the only one left now? Oh, they know where he is, yeah.
I made quick work of
the pistol round anyways. They did it. That was a pretty good job though. They did find, I think, 1 or 2 picks at least.
Yeah, not bad, all resources considered, but this is the last real chance for them to change the momentum in the first half. They don't really have many more rounds to give away to ecos or saves. They need to use this gun round right now to make a statement about how the rest of this game is going to go, because even though things will reset during the half, they're not going to give themselves a lot of wiggle room when they finally get to play offense. And we'll see
it looks like they're going to opt for the...
Ooh,
oh,
no. And now, and the other thing I don't understand is not only is that buy super risky in the sense of the high money investment, there is no one there on defense to trade. They dry peek that solo. It almost seems like a move of frustration, but I'm not a minder either. I'm hardly even a caster, but here we are together here for Promo Gaming and Herba and Jesus. Herbaland. I almost said the wrong one, and I stopped myself because I'm a good professional. Ooh, Surf. Call me Cypher doing their job and getting the kill there, completely securing the plant on A.
If I were in, if I were the defense right now, I would just save.
Yeah, seriously, you can't have a full team save again. It'll be too little too late in this half. Right now, you have to gamble everything on trying to get as many gun rounds in. And the only way you can play gun rounds is by winning gun rounds.
Looks like they're playing split as well, so it's going to be very difficult for them to find a trade.
Yeah, a lot of individual play.
Cut off here.
Yeah, Indiana U is just playing 2 split right now, and Beasto.
Oh, Reza still finds Beasto.
Okay. Jim Jones trades it out, but that'll at least be a kill. Won't be a perfect, won't be a team ace for Texas A&M. It's just, I'm trying to think of what really needs to change here other than hit your shots. But, you know, Imgor falling that early after picking up the operator, that's both the Sage going down and the high investment rifle. Look
really
at that,
hurts them, especially with the ultimate
credits.
as well, if we're going down.
Yeah, lack of credits, I should say. It's they have to save again, and there's already 7 rounds on the board for Texas A&M. This round will be 8, as long as they don't, you know, unplug their monitors. I don't think that's a hot take to say.
Yeah, but they're opting for the Bucky and Judge play, so let's see if that pays off in any way.
Yeah, we seem to get a few frags here or there, but they really need to string something together. We know that the individual talent's there. We just need to see it all happen at the right time. The information will come out. A lot of snares. That's a good usage of utility to slow down the B push. Little do they know how much is just behind that wall. Oh no, Preston, no!
Oh no! Oh, Preston, he misses the ultimate! And he's... Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh,
that's what you get with the Bucky, I guess. Or with the Judge, sorry.
I really thought he got that. I'm so heartbroken. I was like, wow, he really just jumped over that.
Shax comes out with an okay trade. Let's see if
so far, yeah, this is actually not a terrible situation. 3-on-3, 35 seconds left. The offense has to play quick, but oh no, not exactly keeping anyone over to watch what's going on the other side of the map. You know, especially with the Cypher, you really, if you're gonna have everyone over on one side of the map, you gotta have a camera watching the other or something.
Yeah,
there needs to be some more information gathering going on right now, but
next up finds Larry. Oh, Shax finds Aggro. This may the action pick might pay off. Let's see if
do keep in mind this is Texas A&M's pick, so this is absolutely the map they want to be on.
Oh, Reza gets the kill. He has time for the defuse. Wow, that was pretty good for Nico round. They managed to find the dub there.
Absolutely, grab a few guns. I think they're in range of an operator to grab that, and yes, they will. That's a nice credit value swing, and with 5,000 of his own, can drop for someone else who can't afford it. That is a great first round of hopefully a few more here to close out the half for Indiana U, showing that they've got some life in them. We've seen these rounds. The scoreboard makes it seem like more of a stomp than it is, but there have been a lot of really close rounds. 1 or 2 people left alive for Texas, so we just need to see a little bit of an adaptation, a little bit of a change here to see Indiana find themselves in a little bit more of a comfortable position.
Oh no, let's see if Imgor
first big kill for Imgor. There we go, waking up. Bisto gets pushed back, only 33 health left. Unfortunately for the defense, Nyx is going to get dropped.
Reza's alone on A, so let's see if he can survive till his team arrives for backup.
Yeah, this is absolutely a waiting game for him. Doesn't necessarily want to go for the picks, just wants to stay alive until backup gets there. And unfortunately gets dropped quickly as, despite Shaq seeing a good pick early on, Reza from his spot gets blown out by Jim Jones fan. Oh, gets another. This defensive retake is just, it seems just a little disjointed. Each player just kind of running in one by one now. Only 2 of them left. This wasn't looking super dire, but oh, now that's a big res.
Oh, now Larry's gonna go for the same stall tactic he used twice already.
Might have been a little too early though. That Molly's gonna do a lot of work.
Oh no, that's not. He missed.
Not
the
enough
volley.
though. Misses it. That's a great defensive pressure there. They keep the bathroom player from being able to comfortably get that shot off, and you see what happens. The misplay that doesn't allow the spike to be covered, as we've seen almost routinely in multiple games before this. That was some really nice defensive play from Indiana U. Yeah, that's the sort of teamwork they need to really dig into to get more rounds in this first half.
Now, it looks like I think Biso's going to teleport in aggressively. Let's see what can happen. Probably onto A, I would assume. Yeah, he goes for... Oh. Just
cancels it for the info. Okay. Smart cancel there, but gets the info. That's a good way to use the ult, especially when they've had so much success, and I mean, he's been making charges for days. Good arrow! Or is it? Didn't look like it hit anyone. I lied. Nyx, though, does hit someone. Big kills now for the defense. Hope dwindling now for Texas A&M in this round. Gets the second. One-man band here on the B site. But Preston comes in to help out with the encore. Secures the final kill of the round. 4 on the board for Indiana U.
Yeah, okay. They were really smart this time. They didn't full rotate like they did the last few rounds, which really paid off ultimately.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like they're figuring out how to a little bit more efficiently gather information and not. And also just Imgur nailing some really important operator shots.
You love to see the bloodthirsty Sage.
Absolutely, and we saw them losing a few of those initial duels early in the half. So to see them not be deterred, oh no, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people to peek into. Yeah. That was a really great peek, and by brave, I mean possibly stupid, but there's a lot of historical debate about the difference between the two.
Aggro, though. No Sage on either team left.
Yeah, no more healers for either side. We're fully raw here, 4 on 4, no heals remaining, and Reza, followed by Cypher, getting their own kills for their respective teams into a 3 on 3. Keeping it just
is going to come in from the flank. Let's see if...
Oh! No! Bisto just can't hit the headshot. Larry, though, keeping it alive. Drops back. Gets away. Preston not able to nail that shot. Just barely misses. Oh my god, but what's the attacking Cypher doing in the back there? Trying to look for the rotator, but there doesn't seem to be anyone yet. No one's coming through. He's leaving.
This may or not pay off.
Yeah, he might be leaving himself to be in a bit of an awkward situation as...
He's also only 25 HP, so it's going to be very difficult for him to take anything.
Yeah, and that utility, yeah, he needs to use that sooner rather than later so he doesn't get caught out trying to deploy. Very vulnerable when he's got his gadgets out. But the retake will
Even the Brimstone only took HP as well. Also, this might be a very difficult hold.
Yeah, a lot could go wrong, but a lot can go right for either side here. Freza with the triple kill, followed by Preston. Nice. Oh no. Yeah, Preston has to start going for it.
Oh no. Oh my.
My goodness.
Those mollies have been really clutch from Larry.
Yeah, seriously, that one example in bathrooms being one of the few times that hasn't paid off in spades for Texas A&M. And Indiana had to dedicate a lot of resources over to that part of the map to push him so far back out of position, so far back, and force that misplay. Because otherwise, look at how much mileage they're getting out of it. Just amazing
He
stuff.
single-handedly won them about 3 rounds, I think.
Yeah, it's absolutely silly.
Alright, now we're getting the swap. So we have Indiana on attack. Let's see if they can pick up any more rounds.
Yeah, so far showing that they still have a light inside burning. They're looking to get some more rounds on the board. Not satisfied with 4. It's still plenty of game left. First to 13 here as the bomb bot will get dropped. Information coming out. 2 players. Oh no! As long as Cypher gets out of there, Will, and not only gets out but gets the kill. Nixa dropped early on in the pistol round. Oh, the back and forth now. Shax gets the wall bang on the Jim Jones. I'm sorry, Jim Jones fan, not the person. But Cypher not too far after. This is looking like a successful take of the B site, or at the very least, that's what they want you to think. They're swinging it back to B. Good camera being left there too. They'll get a lot of usage out of that. Reza taking lamps. Preston will get the bomb down.
Oh
no.
Preston.
That's good stuff.
Smoke's down.
Oh, Larry. It looks like the round's gonna go to.
Shax definitely had an opinion about that, but unfortunately not enough to bring it back. 4-9. Only only 4 rounds left for Texas A&M to just take the map. Indiana U can't take 5 rounds to wake up and remember how to play. They gotta show it now. They gotta be beasts early on.
Especially now, given that Vine is such a CT-sided map, I think Texas A&M have a big advantage of.
Yeah, absolutely. Need to show that they're a multifaceted team, and we'll see what happens here in round 15.
It's like the B push through hookah. They're gonna throw in the camera to scout some. Don't spot anything, which is some good hiding from Texas A&M. Trying to bait them in.
Tag there with the camera.
I have the spike.
Spike coming
Hookah push is always very risky, given that's such a tight choke.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh man, this could get nasty real quick. They hear the teleporter coming in.
Might just be bait. Oh, it was bait. Yeah, aggro finds 2.
Aggro replies yes. Ooh, but Imgor showing why they're the one holding the operator with that crisp aim. But aggro with a big eco 3K, just trying to farm for clips on Official Promo Gaming's YouTube channel. You can find all sorts of highlights and other hot plays, bad plays sometimes, all in good fun of course, but all sorts of things Valorant at the collegiate level you can find at our YouTube channel. We'll see what sort of clips get made here as we get towards the end of this map, and I think Texas A&M is gonna pull ahead here. They haven't let off at all, and they're fighting for that bye. They want to just skip on ahead to the quarterfinals.
Aggro's chilling in there too. I don't know if they spot it out.
I don't think they know. They're still respecting it though. Gonna not clear that corner.
Oh no! Wow.
My word, has the res
really
too. Oh, that's huge. A big weapon upgrade, big wall.
Wall's also
and they have the spike.
Wow.
Oh man, aggro showing why he picked the name. With a 3K before going down, gets a resurrection too. Just so much work for his team. You do love to see it.
He goes down, but I think he might have just done enough for this round. Shax is gonna play it slow. But I don't know if he knows he's going to get flanked as well.
Yeah, Crosshair's a little low there. Too many threats at too many angles. Not enough. 11 rounds on the board 4900, Imgor doesn't want to do anything to your dog. Don't you misinterpret my words.
Are we gonna see a save round coming in, or you think? I think they might as well just force buy at this point.
You gotta force. You gotta force at this point.
You can't drop. Yeah, even dropping that one round.
It's a best of one. You can't play the long game in the best of one. In my professional opinion, in my years as a Valorant coach.
You're yeah, I think you're right.
I'm pretty accredited, at least compared to a lot of the other people on Twitter who just throw that stuff in their handle, like Valorant Pro, before the game came out. It's real good, real good. But, oh man, look at how much information the defense is getting for free as they're creeping in from behind Reza. None the wiser. Aggro gonna get the first on the Shacks. They don't check their corners. Reza chiming in with a quick double. Larry and Aggro dead, gone. Oh no. Oh no. Next, they're gonna try to clear that out, but no one's there to take those bullets. Cypher getting a cheeky peek. Jim Jones uses the cage. My goodness, this is a bloodbath on B.
It's left as a 2v2. Let's see if they can pull anything off.
Yeah, Biso and Jim here have to pull the retake. Jim's so close. Oh,
Jim Jones.
Goodbye, Preston.
Yeah, at least they take that one round right there.
Yeah, and you know what? That wasn't.
Sorry,
you know where was that fight the rest of the game? That was like SMGs and pistols. How they managed to look how close that round was.
It's a bit frustrating.
And you know, that's what I was saying before. I don't think this 12-4 scoreline shows just how much work Indiana U has been putting into this game. They have shown some solid plays, some pretty good defense. Like, this is just a good opponent, and I think it will be pretty exciting to see whoever loses this game going up against Judge Judy's is also going to be pretty exciting, because those judges are not to be messed with. You do not bring in the dancing lobsters. You do not mess around when that court's in session. So we'll see who gets sent to that meat grinder at the conclusion of this map.
They look like they baited the A push. A lot of them just came in.
Yeah, that's
off.
Ooh, that's spicy bait. Good darts going out. They're gonna not gonna find any purchase though. Aggro with the first kill from the defense starts to put a hamper on this split. Defense still doesn't look exactly sure where it's coming.
Indiana are playing really slow.
Yeah, they are not giving anything away with where they're set up until I say so, apparently. Bisto getting demolished by Preston. And that's rough, losing their Omen on defense. Oop. Don't know if they'll find much. No, unfortunately not. And
they don't know about Cypher.
Cypher's still below the window, but gets peeked.
Can Jim Jones find anything off? He does, he finds one. Can he find two? Oh.
Can't find the head on Preston though. Oh no.
Larry coming out of those classic strats right there. Trying to interrupt the plant.
Yeah, classic, but unfortunately the classic does sometimes get a little stale, and they are successfully outmaneuvered there as Imgor gets the final kill onto Aggro to pull the 5th round for Indiana U. I have been really impressed with Imgor, showing a lot of resolve after losing. Like I said earlier, losing some of those early game duels, but that has not deterred him from really getting impact kills when it matters, and just
both of these stages
map
have
control.
been really strong, honestly. Imgor and Aggro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both super aggressive and coming in big.
And it can be tempting to play passive as a healer, but when you forget that you're playing a first-person shooter because of things like that, then things get a little complicated and don't work out so much. But we'll see how it works out as the spike heads over towards B long. Cypher gets the first kill on the Shacks, but quickly traded out. Tagged down by Nixa.
Alright, Texas A&M are going to start rotating to B, but they might just teleport onto A again.
You will not kill my allies.
See what Indiana pulls. They get the res off too.
I know exactly where you are.
Big Cypher info here. Ooh, that skin is awesome. I hate it, but it's awesome.
I find it so
Larry can't find the
distracting.
headshot yet, but oh,
Larry
nice
finds
flick
one.
on the Nixa. Can't be happy if you're in Nyx's shoes there. Rexa slowly behind. Oh yeah, that spike's just gonna go down on A. Why keep fighting there?
They don't know Beasto's behind. I mean, who's in Brimstone?
Yeah, Reza's
Larry,
Reza
sorry.
and Larry
Yeah,
in
Larry doesn't know
danger.
Beasto's behind him. He gets taken out.
This could be. Oh yeah, Reza gets dropped, unfortunately. Oh, Preston getting a lot of info there. That's a great drone.
Oh.
And go with the first on the Larry. Slowly but
Imgor.
surely.
Oh.
Okay. I thought that was aggro for a
Yeah, I thought
moment.
that was aggro as well. No, Imgor coming in big. This op duel between the two sages, it's been wild. Look like
I
aggro
am a fan. Oh man. See,
Can
this
you
is.
find Cypher coming in? Oh. Oh, he finds Preston though with the wallbang shot.
We'll stay alive. I almost wish it might be worth rezzing there just so they don't have to rebuy, but I'm not sure there were any bodies nearby. Their money's not bad. Okay, that's not terrible. They can just rebuy. They don't have to worry about blowing the res there. You know, you just
It's
need
not the
one more
greatest either,
successful.
though, if you want to win 7 rounds in a row, that is.
Yeah. So let's see.
It looks like, are they going for the 3 Bucky strat?
You know what? You only live once, man. As a wise philosopher once said, YOLO. Gotta go for it. It is map point for Texas A&M, and Indiana U just still scraping for life here, but scraping they are, as there is still hope. As their attacks have been getting more and more precise as this half has progressed, and there's the first blood onto Call Me Cypher. Backing out though. Defense split across this map. Larry though with a sick double onto Rezda and Preston. That is disgusting. Somebody get some bleach.
Larry just wants to end it out over here.
Yeah, saying no to that. Closes down B single-handedly. Oh no, Nick's tasting a little of their own medicine as the rival Rays drops them. Spots the head. Shaxx going for it. Aggro not able to finish it off. Shaxx looking like Neo there and dodging that bullet. Backs out.
They may just opt to rotate the A if I were them.
They only have 20 seconds. They're going to have to commit one way or the other. Ooh, the jumping shotgun comes in. Biso takes the spike out, and Hookah, unfortunately... Yeah.
This might just be it.
Oh no.
Oh.
And that is indeed it is. Aggro silences the final attacker from Indiana U, closes out 13-6. What a bind that Indiana U finds themselves in now, as they are going to have to go play Judge Judy's, while Texas A&M, as a prize for winning this game, get to skip the next round and go directly into the quarterfinals. So I feel pretty happy about earning myself a little vacation, especially being able to dodge a pretty strong team.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very quick game as well, so Texas A&M looking really strong. They might just end up winning the whole thing. I'm not sure how good the Judge Judy's are, but as you've said, they're pretty strong, so I'm not sure how Indiana will do.
Yeah, there's a lot of new blood in this tournament, so that is the interesting part. There are plenty of people here that I've seen play over the last month and a half or so, however long it's been. Time doesn't exist during coronavirus, but it's, you know, I've seen them play pretty consistently, and, you know, once you get beyond best of ones, consistency is where it comes into play to get far in a tournament and to win best of threes, win best of fives. Consistency is what makes a tournament winner. So I'm excited to see it no matter what, because even though Indiana U didn't exactly get a strong game in there, they showed, according to the scoreboard, I think they showed that they have what it takes to give Judge Judy's a good game too, and that's anyone's guess who's going to come out on top there.
They look like they could. They look like they could adapt. They just took too long this game, I think. But in a best of 3, that might not be the case.
Absolutely, and exactly. That's one of those cases where right now you're really just trying to give yourself the biggest edge you can in the grander tournament format, and you'd learn a lot about your other competition, but you only have so long to try to keep adapting. You got to get those. Obviously, they already won 2 games, so they're not foreigners to winning, but just
We know how
not
good they can
this
be.
map.
Just
Yeah,
wasn't. Yeah, just didn't come through this game.
absolutely. Yeah, keep in mind this was a 2-0 team that just lost down 13-6. So high level of competition here. Plenty more that we're going to see. And there'll be more on the way. Stay tuned and make sure check out our sponsor and enter for the giveaway.
I believe that's at 2 p.m.
Herbaland.
PST. If you